Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa. Last we were here, I believe the door was barred from the inside.
Danganronpa.
We have not started our investigation yet, and that's what we're going to do now. Shall we begin? Huh? I said, shall we begin?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
Alright everyone, pay attention to everything. I'm still on the thing that this girl's special ability is like spy or something. Look at her face.
What?
Yes!
I see.
Just a second.
Interesting.
Huh? It's your fault!
What? What?
That guy didn't even really have a thing against her. This girl, I like her, but she's always like... Do you think
I
they would do
won't
it if
forgive
that
you.
obvious? Honestly.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
What the heck? Come on!
Murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
The Monokuma file!
Huh? Say what? In other words, Phew! Hey, well done. What is this?
Potty.
Shing! What is this?
Pretty good impression there.
I won't forgive you.
Someone says that every single time. Squabbling.
Anyway,
That's fine.
what?
Yeah, but she's like the smartest person here.
That's fine.
What? Huh?
It's your fault! I won't forgive you.
Stop talking. Shh. It's all clear now. What? What?
Yep.
It's all clear now.
What are you saying? Calm down. Hey. Correct.
Doesn't matter, I'm the one who always figures it out anyways. I don't need
Listen.
y'all. I need her though. She knows exactly what's going on.
Listen to me.
Just do it. Okay. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Shit, I completely forgot what time everything was happening. I went to sleep, right? Strong blow to the victim's head. Violent vomiting of blood. Wait, I can't really remember. Okay, so we...
Hey. So...
Yeah, that's true. Right.
In other words...
That's a classic locked room murder. And how do you know about this spy?
Hey. That's fine.
It's created after the actual crime is committed. Okay. That simply means if he commits his crime, then settles the room. Okay. Right. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like a...
Correct.
The locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words...
Did they like shoot him from outside? Okay. Yeah.
However...
Also, it said that there was a blow to her head and she coughed up blood, so...
It's true.
The killer stays in the room until it's opened up. How would they do that?
In other words... It's true.
Huh? It wasn't actually a locked room at all.
In other words... Indeed.
So if it was the one where they snuck out amongst the cloud, then it couldn't have been Kyoko or me. I mean, I know it's not me, but because or Aoi,
It's true.
because we were on the outside of the room. And they would have had to come in when we came in, or when the rest of the people came in. I don't know, that's really fucking confusing. I don't think there's any way for Mina to get in. Okay. But, aha, someone was in the locker.
Why? It's true. Wrong.
What?
Hey,
Yeah? Oh. Well, now I'm even
Indeed.
more confused. Pawn, rook, bishop, queen, king, and a knight is? I think.
so... In other words,
A Monokuma bottle. You're so smart, Kyoko.
Huh? Well... Cause, I mean...
Okay. That looks like the bottles that the things were in, but where's the figure? Oh, there it is, okay. Now where's the king? Unless there wasn't a king. But there's two empty spaces. How would that kill her? I mean, look at her. There's blood over here. There's something in the magazine rack. Okay. Check there. Check there. Yeah, I was that's not even that.
That's fine. Naturally.
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
find me? But if she died of him... Okay.
However, it's true.
Right? Exactly.
Certainly.
Thank you, my genius Kyoko. You weren't asleep for that long.
What?
Oh, shut up. I believe him, actually.
Come on.
Someone please shoot that guy. Remove yourself from my sight, you imbecile.
So... wrong. Just a second. Hey,
Glass?
correct.
Yeah, how was
So-
it? Unless someone put it there after we broke the window. Kemba. Also talk to the other people.
Listen. So then, listen to me.
Oh, really? So we gotta go talk to Hiro and Toko, and then we have to go to the Chem Lab, but we're gonna do that in the other order than what I said. Oh, great! Let me leave a room. Yes, please, and thank you. Aw, I wanted to go check out the chem lab. Fine. Fine. Kyoko. Dead person. Me. Evil person. Dead person. Dead person. Ding dong. Witch is dead. Witch is dead.
Well, so you're back to normal. Don't even say her name. I was in such a... Hey, I was... What do you want? Well...
interesting. Can I go in Sakura's room? No?
You know?
Yes, in fact I do.
What? Could it be...
Yes.
What? How about that?
That is really weird.
You got it all wrong! Actually... don't look at me! Hey, come on!
Wow, super spish.
Huh? What? Hey, come on! What?
Super spish. Thank you, video game. I already figured that one out. I can't deal with is in here. Ooh, what does it do?
What?
Just move it. Don't even deign that with a response. It's poison.
So, in other words,
Speaking of footprints.
what? I see. I see. It's certainly what?
Unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we got that. Now let's look at the shelves. Let's try to see.
What? That's fine.
I like how they put the, wait, what that bottle is there? The poison bottle is there. Okay. Anything to get me out of the room with that guy. Oh, yeah, that's on the floor, I think.
Hey. I see. Anyway.
Okay. Sakuras.
Just a second.
Why don't you just tell
Hey.
me?
Whew. It's true. So... Hey,
What?
correct. I see. Hey. It's true. It would seem... Indeed. Correct. It's true. Hey.
Is smoking?
So... Hey. Anyway... That doesn't matter. So then... So then... In other words... Listen. In other words... So then...
Oh, that's why there's another one missing, because I hit twice.
So then... I knew it. In other words... Hey.
What? I don't get it. The king is missing.
Hey.
So there's 2 bottles. That's what it is. And the figure's missing. That's what it is.
So,
It's the glass from the second one. I got it.
indeed.
But the figurine's missing.
Hey,
That's a way too
Correct.
obvious.
so. However,
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
Yeah, right? Oh, that was a quick one. I guess I got everything.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Okay, then let's begin the class. Please go through the red door on the first floor.
Jerk. That's the spirit, Makoto. God, so little of us left.
what?
Yes, indeed. Well, phew. Yes, indeed.
What? What?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I'm laughing too hard at this.
Just the worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
What the heck? What the heck?
Yeah. Suspicious. Suspicious. Let's go. Six people.
This is kind of depressing. Now then.
Yes, please. Okay. I know I got one more skill. Very nice. That is all. Alright, let's look at our truth bullets. Victim was Sakura Ogami. Time to death was around noon. Strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries or murder. So she was hit twice with the bottles, but the king figure is missing. So the killer was in the room and snuck out when everyone came in. Not sure how, but twisted blood. Maybe she was poisoned. Bloodstain. Maybe she threw it up. So that candy wrapper hero had the same candy wrapper. So how did she have it if Oi monopolized it? What if it was Oi? That seems super far, like, you know, but also Hero was going kind of nuts when I saw it. Okay, anyways, taste the red glass. We concluded that that was 2 bottles worth of shards because of the weight thing, but the king is missing. Yeah, we found that one, but we did not find the king. Right, so it would be pawn, rook, knight, bishop, king, queen, right there. And I'm assuming that protein drink was put on top of the glass after we broke in, because otherwise how did the glass get underneath it? That doesn't make any sense. Almost like somebody, no, it doesn't make any sense. So handprints of someone was inside the locker, but they weren't there before we arrived because the locker was open and we didn't see anyone in there. They could have been hiding behind the door though. Sakura invited Toko, Byaka, and Yoshiro to meet her around noon. By noon, so they could have gone earlier. We received the note. That's the candy wrapper. Yellow powder. That's probably the powder that was on the floor in the chem lab. Okay. This is just weird. Right, and this, yeah. She didn't accidentally poison herself, did she? That would be so stupid. Like, how would you not see that red cross skull? Wait, is that the same? No, that's C9, that's C4. Okay. There is a broken bottle. Yeah. And that's the same yellow powder. That was on her shoe. And here, you can easily just look at people's shoes to figure out who that was. And they were getting something from A. And that's it. There's really not that much for this one. Let's go! Next. So, British murder.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the... If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Oh, shut up.
Whoa, deja vu.
No kidding.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Look at all those X's. U's. Oh shit. Okay,
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you
God
can
damn it. I
get.
got that right there. I shot it. Dumb.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Boom! There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Should've gotten that the first time. Went too fast.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay.
I didn't either.
It's gotta be Hero.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Then how did he get one?
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only...
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to...
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
I got it! I'm not sure about that. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Okay.
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do...
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
It was on the magazine
I
shelf.
got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine...
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. Did you say before we found the body?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
What I said makes total sense!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it, damn it, damn
And
it.
I can tell you when
I found that it was only
after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh shit, what?
Shoot!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
I saw her.
What's your What I said makes
Total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the... That's where Kyoko found it. And you weren't at the murder scene. Tell us the truth, Hiro.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it.
These are hands, her hands, her hands, her hands, her hands, her hands, her hands. Oh, I hate this.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me.
This should prove it.
Oh snap! I hope that's the only one of those I have to do. I'm not very good at them.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying mess because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Aha! Snap, snap.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
conceding
exactly
so
what
early.
happened.
He admits
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the...
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a
And when I got there... And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward... Suddenly, I heard her mutter... As soon as I heard that, I just knew! She was gonna kill me and make her escape! So of course I freaked out! I saw my only chance! I grabbed the Monokuma... I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening!
Just one?
Then she just... went limp! Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do so I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and... I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now does, and until we figure that part out, we...
Yeah, the fact that there was...
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now. After
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding, they must not have liked what was written on it.
So, Toko?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to...
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's...
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more,
So...
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but...
Because there was another bottle that hit her. Right? Oh, fuck.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Okay.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay.
You hit her from behind.
Okay.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
Oh my god, I got this
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Gotta be this one.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow,
confusing because he's not really lying.
2?
But
That's
where
right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby.
But I only hit her once. Okay.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's
Hold on. How can you know she was attacked twice?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Yeah, there's 2 missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate... Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf. And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had.
that was the bottle Hiro hits.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
I figured that one out. King, chess. Chess pieces. Chess. No, C! Ooh, I got that C before it disappeared.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different
King, rook, bishop, pawn.
and the piece that was inside the knight, if I...
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene,
Unless that's it.
while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was excited. What?
I got it! The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle.
And what is this?
There's no way
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene, and what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier, and
It's 2 bottles.
there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of 1 of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact weight.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it!
Poor Sakura.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who... Wouldn't you agree? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident...
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain?
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found...
Hiding in the rec room? Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're...
Oh shit. I'm already set to meme. Thanks. I hate teens. I'm so mad at these.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you.
Oh, damn again. It was Makoto. Oh my god.
I refuse to give up yet!
I'm really bad at those. No. Getting through it in the general is the hard thing.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you.
I don't get it. Why am I not using my bullets? Am I pressing the wrong button?
I refuse to give up yet!
I must be pressing the wrong button.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you! No! That's enough! I admit nothing! I curse you! I curse you! It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you! I curse you! No! That's enough! I admit nothing! I curse you! I curse you! It's a lie! It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you!
Okay.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Yay! I did it! I hate those so much.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang! She just straight up admitted.
Then you killed
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again!
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between...
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first, and
Then, did you see what happened?
yes, and I saw you write my name.
Well,
So after he left, I put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster, and when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll...
Guess who's back?
it was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you...
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the...
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! But anyway, I'm not the one that killed.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote. What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling. I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Boom!
No, that's
I'm
wrong.
so glad that one was easy.
We found Sakura sitting up. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation.
So, you finally.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. And
Wait, the blood on the floor.
I got it! Sakura was definitely the blood stained by the magazines is
Then she must have moved the body after she killed all to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
well, are you still convinced the case is.
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Huh. So she just. And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of
we
the.
know
No,
that's not true.
I don't think.
Because the thing was open.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about it?
How do you not know?
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed.
that's because you're overlooking.
The blood. The vomiting blood and stuff.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Shit.
So you're dead set on
Blaming me, huh?
Damn it. I know it, I know
What
it.
was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of
Anything other than the shot to her head.
What?
shoot!
What was it that killed Ogre?
Can you do this one?
Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything
Other than the shot to her head.
Fuck, I need to stop doing that.
Shoot!
What was it that killed Ogre?
Examination for
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Gotta be this one.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of
Anything other than.
There we go.
No, that's wrong! According to the Monokuma file, I think we can assume there's a chance this was in fact, there was even a trace.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomit. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe?
You can...
Of course.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the...
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then not...
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well...
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety, and that's where I found...
Is that... the
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire... But the specific properties don't matter. What does...
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into... In Section A, dietary supplements. In...
And that's where the poison came from?
Well, that's...
I got it!
Yeah,
The poison was actually in Section A.
Huh? But you...
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutrients?
Yeah, so?
Because the culprit switched it out.
What do you mean?
Hi.
I mean...
Oh, they switched what was in the bottle.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out.
Huh? What are you...
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure.
This is... It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle...
In the bottle that was on top of the glass. Oh shit. Protein. Protein drink. Okay. Protein drink.
Now I understand! The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle of poison. And once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she...
Protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the...
You know? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding...
But what was offered to her instead, and I already know it...
For real? What?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab.
Tissue face.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of... That's the evidence you're talking about.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and they must have appeared around the time of... What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the culprit must have gone to Section A to swap. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, ogres.
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. And the only people here who wear...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones.
If the footprints didn't belong to me...
Just.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning...
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just...
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's when you switched out the protein...
And then she did, and then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a... You still don't get it, do you? The game where honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura...
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat your...
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you tell us more about when you switched the...
How come?
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the... Meaning you went from Section C...
Yeah.
Can you repeat that series?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being off.
It's the same thing no matter how many times...
source powder.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to
Section A.
No, that's wrong.
Yay!
You said you went to get the poison from Section C,
Yeah? What about it?
and after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not that contradicts what.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well,
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Oh, she's loving this.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this. It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So,
but-
Oh, you still don't? Makoto, why don't you explain?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know,
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
the window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that.
You're right. It must be. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
what's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
In section A of the shelf, right?
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made it.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime that had to be after the locked room was opened.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the... We already know she was given the protein can. If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do, but before we do, there's something...
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or any...
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best...
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Because the glass.
How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, you're just mad that she's smarter than you.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Something can prove that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. The glass in the window.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be!
It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
No, that's wrong. Okay.
Shoot!
When it comes to that protein can,
Always a cow.
there's not a doubt in my mind.
I'm not sure.
Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to
So
get in.
sad that he
What
didn't
about.
know.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. He also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. The protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is.
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that,
What?
we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it!
Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Not another one, please. Okay.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Shit. Pause.
Stop talking! You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison? Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Shit! Damn it!
I refuse to give up yet!
Okay, let me just... Can I pause this for a second?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! I hate you!
Alright,
Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it!
there we go. Sorry, that was kind of loud.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot?
It did?
It did. The same yellow... That powder was yellow. So the powder we found on Sakura.
Wait. So, what was...
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder... So the person who spilled the... And when Sakura dropped the ball, which is how she was able to avoid getting... But the powder still got scattered around. And some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
No! It was me! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
She killed herself.
Here's my answer! The one who killed Sakura was...
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe. But when you really think about it, everything... Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
She wanted to...
I got it! The locked room mystery was...
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you. What? You did it to throw off the investigation. When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Why?
And the more I think about it, the more I realize. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section there. You took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone. While everyone else was focused on Sakura. Honestly, you should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, in order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison.
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look.
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
Okay, so Sakura puts the notes under the doors. She hid in the locker. She saw Hiro come in. She gave him candy. He grabbed the bottle and hit her over the head. He saw that and he wrote Toko in it like an idiot and ran away. She saw this happen. So this was poison. And so she got out of the locker, saw the thing, and then put it in upside down. Sakura getting out, she freaked out, passed out. She woke up and she took the one with the king, or queen, or whatever, I forget exactly what he said. And she hit her, and then she cleaned it up. Sakura break in. I don't know how to get on my face, but she finds the bottle and she takes it. She sneaks out. And puts... I'll do that.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
What? These must be switched.
The killer is you! But one of them headed out a bit earlier. She got there one step ahead of everyone else. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to... Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all was you, Hina.
See.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
I'm smarter than you.
Huh?
Get over it, please.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Bom bom bom. I definitely gotta see somewhere in this mess. Oh! That's probably the worst I've ever done on this. And the fucking bullet battle things. Or the...
Okay. Did you guys forget already?
Oh yeah.
You seriously? I can feel my energy draining. Well, whatever. You don't really. Maybe you don't want to. So, who will you make the right choice?
So
What's
sad.
it gonna be? What?
Voting for a dead person. So no execution. Oh, sad Monokuma.
Okay. My
What did you say? Come on. What are you thinking?
Don't be mean!
What is this?
What?
You should have been the one to die! What?
What?
What is this?
No forgiveness! I can't forgive... I...
But...
Hina. They're friends.
Why? What are you saying? I won't forgive you. Why? Huh?
Hina. Hina.
Huh?
I have
Huh?
some protein.
What? Why? Why?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
What is this? What are you saying?
In other words, yes, indeed.
What the heck?
Of course. Yep. Too bad. It's true.
Huh? Huh?
Unbelievable. Well now, well now, well now, well now. Damn it! Pung, pung! Phew! Shing!
And?
What are you gonna do? Hey, hey! But hold on.
Enough already.
Yes, indeed.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here. You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. That's how I saw things. And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder. However, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken. I cannot betray those who would call me their friend. I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No, I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you. Of course, I understand if you all hate. So this is my atonement for my own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they... Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself. If it can save you, then sacrifice whatever you think of me. Please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Huh? No way!
Correct. However,
finally, Hina. I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever Hina. Whatever it takes, no matter what, just...
What the heck, girl?
But...
What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. Too bad. Huh? Say what?
You know? Well?
Ooh-hoo.
Oh.
What? What do you want? How strange. Hey! Phew! Huh?
Naturally. Don't make me repeat myself.
What?
It's all clear now.
Hey,
Nyeh.
What the heck?
You want me to punish you guys?
What? But...
Wrong!
Uh,
Listen up! Yoo-hoo! Let's give it everything we've got!
uh-oh. No! No, not the computer. No. Oh, Jesus. No, alter ego.
Oh no!
Phew!
So, but still, I'm gonna do.
Aww.
What's the matter?
Sorry, I can't not laugh at that.
just as I thought.
Actually... Yaha!
What are you thinking?
Yep. Phew. Hey,
I want to be able to help.
Very nice. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well? Uh-huh.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
Hello.
Hina.
Done something to us?
Yaha! Too bad.
We're the territory.
What? What?
You guys? Hmm.
Huh?
Too bad. Hmm?
What?
Wah-wah? Hmm? Hmm. Well? Hmm.
Yeah, that's right. So
You.
what did you do to me?
Who?
Hey,
A bomb.
Yo! But,
Yes.
um...
Not possible.
eh.
Stop talking.
He's so mad.
Sorry.
What?
No, 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 no!
Huh?
What did you say?
What the heck?
I see.
Ah.
No, 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 no!
Oh, jeez. Alright. 6 of us left? Uh-oh. Oh no, that's...
That's such. Soon the doors to the Okay then. Sweet dream.
What?
Kyoko?
yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
It's true. Whew. Hey. Correct. Makoto. So... Goodbye.
What? What? Why can't I fast travel? I guess I gotta probably wait. Maybe it's a bonus. Oh, okay, just gotta go there.
What's this?
What?
Damn it! Hey! Unbelievable.
Just a second.
You guys?
It's true. Hey. Shall we go?
Pung pung!
Goodbye.
What the heck?
Whew. Goodbye.
What on earth?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who's that?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
What? Oh,
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
all right, and more mysteries abound. With that, we have 6 people left. 7. Oh, right, that. Right. Right, the 16th student. All right, we will continue this another day. Good night.
Danganronpa.